Welcome to the Woodman Sports and Convention Center for tonight's girls hockey game. Sorry about the feedback. Between the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers and your own Janesville Bluebirds.
All right, folks, Jim Cole here.
The WIAA and the
We are live from the
respectful
Woodman
conduct
Sports and
from all
Community Center.
athletes, coaches, and spectators.
Getting ready to broadcast a game between the Janesville Bluebirds and Beaver Dam Golden Beavers.
Officials or event staff will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the area of competition. Please also note that the WIAA does not allow alcohol to be sold or consumed during high school athletic events. If you have purchased any alcohol earlier in other areas of the center, please remove it from the competition area. We appreciate your cooperation in complying with these state association regulations. And thank you for your efforts in maintaining a positive and respectful education-based environment. And now for our starting lineups, beginning with the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. At center, number 5, Emerson Damon. At right wing, number 9, Lil Mansueto. At left wing, number 11, Paige Tradar. The Beavers defense tonight. Number 2, Josie Galore. And number 18, Audrey Lott. And in goal for the Golden Beavers, number 30, Dot Baker. And the rest of the Golden Beavers. The Golden Beavers are coached by Mike Oberlore. And now, for your Janesville Bluebirds. At forward, number 11, Ellie Cole. At forward, number 13, Anna Cole. And rounding out with Bluebird forwards, number 15, Sophia Corona. Your Bluebirds starting D, number 18, Sophia Young. Number 24, Ella Switzer. Number 31, Jessie DeMarseille. Bluebirds. The Bluebirds are coached by Cliff Hughes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you will rise, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
That rendition of the national anthem brought to us by the Parker High School Marching Band. Always fun when the band is here. Gives it that high school environment, right? This should be a good game. Beaver Dam atop the conference last year. 2 seasons ago, Bluebirds won the conference. Beaver Dam's got a young, talented team with the Damon sisters, Brenna Rhodes, Lily Mansueto. One big loss from last year for them, their starting goalie. So they moved on. Dot Baker is going to start in net for them. She's held up well so far. In net for the Bluebirds, Jessie DeMarce. And the usual cast of characters. My trusty assistant, Jerry Sachanik, on the camera tonight. So this is good. We have a marching band here. We're broadcasting on Facebook and YouTube, WCLO. So the guys just down to our left in the press box, bringing this one to us on local radio. I think they're going to do 2 or 3 girls games this season. So a lot of cool stuff happening here in our new home. Up down. Swenson goes into the corner, tries to bring it up the wall. Ferreira chips it past the defense, out into the neutral zone. Bluebirds going to enter offsides. Face off on the far dot. Puck into the offensive zone for the Bluebirds. Quickly turned around by Beaver Dam. Bluebirds with the puck on the wall now. Up ahead to Ferreira. She's going to take that into the offensive zone. Puts the brakes on the far half wall. Tries to backhand it into the far face-off circle. Beaver Dam reverses direction now. They're going to come back. Intercepted. Bluebirds have the puck near face-off circle in the offensive zone. Down. Quick shot off the pads by Anna Cole over to the far half wall. That one dribbles out into neutral ice. Young gathers. She's going to play it out to Murphy at neutral ice. Here's Ava Klagora up the wall looking for Murphy. That's going to be held in the zone. Out to center ice. Klagora on the puck now, near side. Kicks it down behind the net to Murphy. Centering pass goes off the side of the net. That one comes out. Crosses the neutral zone. Down into the near corner. Battle for the puck there. Klagora now, near side. Puts a move on. Crosses the red line, tries to kick it in, taken off her stick by Damon. Damon coming back the other way. Tries the wraparound. Good defense there by Mickey Andrews. She takes that off her stick as she came around the net. That one held in the zone, kicked back down. Maurer gets there. Reverses course, comes up the far half wall. Held in the zone by Beaver Dam. Murphy got a stick on that one. Andrews tries to clear up to Murphy, backhanded into the zone. Beaver Dam coming back the other direction. They play it deep down behind the net. Young brings it out far side. She puts the Jets on. She's just going to skate it out of the zone. Into the offensive zone she goes. She fires. Kicked over to the far face off circle. Ferreira down there battling for that one. Out front, quick shot. Oh, the rebound dribbled through the crease. Shot way outside. Oh, another quick shot there. They tried to bring that out to Young. She's going to retreat with the puck. Plays it off of Allie Cole at the red line. Bluebirds with a couple quality chances there. Couldn't capitalize. Out to Swenson. Young over to Swenson at the red line. She makes a move into the offensive zone. Now Murphy on the puck. Coming back the other direction. They hold the zone. Young fires from outside off the glove of Baker. Over to the far corner. Beaver Dam with the puck behind the net. Now that's taken off their stick. That one's tipped. That's going to be icing, so we'll bring it back. Bluebirds with some good pressure early on. What they're going to try to do in this game is limit the touches by Rhodes and the Damon sisters. Puck down, near side, right through the crease again. Here comes Rhodes. She backhands one. DeMarce gets in front of it and covers it up. All right, face-off in the near circle. Puck's down. Maurer plays it up ahead. Shot from outside. Over to Mickey Andrews, far wall. Up to Murphy. Murphy's got the puck. She kicks it deep into the zone down behind the net. Beaver Dam with the puck, near side, trying to exit. Maurer steps in, kicks it back down the wall. Murphy down there. She gets to the puck, tries to play it out front. Beaver Dam throws it, jumps the stick, and that's going to be icing. So far, the Bluebirds have been able to control the pace of the game, putting a lot of offensive pressure on. And obviously, they'll have to be cautious to make sure that they don't take a bad bounce and let Beaver Dam get free on the backside. And that one's played out at neutral ice, kicked into the zone for Beaver Dam. Young's going to get there. Now Ferreira. She backs it up the wall here. Over to Anna Cole on the half wall. Good stick there by Allie Cole. Out of the zone. That one into the offensive zone for the Bluebirds. Over on the far wall. Ferreira with the puck now. Right out front. Now Allie Cole. That's taken away from her. Played over on the wall. Young gets there. Back up the wall. Into the offensive zone. Young over to Swenson. Up to Ferreira. Over to Klagor. She's got to run. Tries the toe drag through. Turns it around. Over to Swenson. Swenson fires into a skate. Bierman with some pressure there. Up the wall. Gets past Young. Over to Murphy. She plays it back into the offensive zone. Rhodes with the puck now. She turns the corner. She's got speed. Back check there. That puck's loose. And she's going to clean it up on the backside. DeMarce with the initial stop. They couldn't get a cover. So 10:47 left in the first. Beaver Dam's going to take a 1-0 lead. Puck over near side. Andrews over on the far wall.
Assisted by number 6.
Andrews now backhands it into the offensive zone. Klagora with the puck at neutral ice. Looks far side. She's got Bierman over there. Bierman throws it deep into the zone. Back out to neutral ice it goes. Collision over on the far wall. Puck in between Mauer's legs. She's going to get up. Puck's loose. Here comes Beaver Dam. They play it down behind the net. Another collision. Young's going to take that puck. Murphy throws it far side. Bierman's over there trying to get it off the wall. Backhands it up. Held in the zone temporarily by Beaver Dam. Now Klagora kicks it out to neutral ice. Beaver Dam's going to reverse. Back across. They throw it deep into the zone. Mauer's going to get there. Damon with the puck down behind the net. Young chips it up, held at the point. Bierman up ahead to Murphy. Beaver Dam throws it back in. Young with the puck. That one's held in the zone. Played with a high stick though, so we'll bring it out. Actually back down into the offensive zone for the Bluebirds.
Look for the camera. It's easy to look out here and try, but then I miss it.
Frere in to take the face off. Puck loose. Now up the half wall. Frere takes that one away, fires a shot. Baker's going to get the cover. Another offensive zone face-off. Puck in the face-off circle. Allie Cole in the corner. Fires it over to the high slot. Ferreira turns it around. Loses her footing. Coming back the other direction. Good poke check by Swenson. Ferreira looking for some room. Now Swenson puts the brakes on. Fires from outside into the glove of Baker. Now Young with the puck. Ferreira out to Jaden Lake. She's on the chase there, trying to get it into the offensive zone. Puck on the wall. Here's Rhodes again. Good poke check to keep her from skating with the puck. Chipped into the offensive zone. They're going to call offsides there. 7:55 left in the first. Bluebirds down by 1. Beaver Dam scored on a rebound goal by Brenna Rhodes. That one chipped up into the stands. Puck over to the near wall. Played down. That's going to go down behind DeMarce over to the far side. Swenson chips it up the wall. That's offsides. Up ahead to Klagora. Played back into the zone. Young plays it up and out of the zone. That bounced off of Rhodes. No icing off of a Beaver Dam player. Now down behind the net. Murphy with the puck. On the half wall. Beaver Dam. Now high slot. Here comes Damon. Over to Mansueto. Andrews intercepted that. Played it off the wall. That's going to go into the offensive zone for the Bluebirds. Bluebirds on the forecheck. Andrews got down there and disrupted that exit pass. Now coming up the far side. Good defense once again, not allowing them to go Andrews into the wall. Anna Cole plays it deep into the zone. Up the half wall there. They're going to exit. Cross ice pass doesn't connect. Now Mansueto down the near half wall. Ferreira now trying to exit. Mansueto working high slot. Backhands it over. There's a quick shot. Kicked over to the far side. Ferreira now. She's going to put the Jets on and catch up to that one. She's going to have a look. Puts the brakes on. Waits for support. Allie Cole now. Over to Klagora. Quick shot. Just left of the net. Young down the wall. She takes that puck. Plays it out. Back to neutral ice. Beaver Dam. Cross ice pass. They're going to carry into the offensive zone. Good poke check. Bierman working through traffic. Plays it up ahead. Into the offensive zone. Now Murphy on the chase. Far corner. Murphy with the puck behind the net. Bierman. Good poke check there. That goes around Swenson. Young's going to get there. Backhanded over to Swenson. She plays it out. Klagora at the red line. Backhands. Looks for a change. Down in the near corner. Now Damon with the puck. Puck at middle ice. Swenson retreats. Plays it up the wall to Bierman. Bierman kicks it down behind the net. Ferreira working behind the net. Over to the far half wall. Anna Cole gets there. That one comes out high slot. Gets past Nikki Andrews. Now Swenson on the chase. DeMarse's going to cover. 4:24 left in the first. 1-0 Beaver Dam and an up and down game. Puck near side. Klagora up the wall. That one kicked out of the zone. Lake gets there. Up ahead. Murphy working up the wall. I think they entered offsides. Puck right at the blue line. Kick down for Mansueto up ahead. Now Maurer turns it around, plays it back into the offensive zone. Beaver Dam plays it up the wall. That jumps a couple of sticks. Good poke check there. Beaver Dam has to tag up. Over on the half wall. Klagora going the other direction. Mansueto with the puck. Tries to play it down. Almost tipped in by the Bluebirds. That one comes out of the zone. Beaver Dam going to reverse. Looking for a zone entry. Murphy working up ice. Off the stick of Klagora. Beaver Dam coming back the other direction now. Young with the puck. She's going to retreat. Play it off the half wall. Paddled into the corner, down behind the net, right out front. Anna Cole. Now Maurer plays it over to the far corner. Allie Cole's going to pick that off the wall. Up to Anna Cole. She plays it up ahead, looking for Ferreira. Maurer with the puck. Plays it up ahead now. Near side. Icing's waved off. Beaver Dam with the puck behind their own net. They play it far side. That one gets caught in some skates. That's going to be kicked back into the offensive zone. Beaver Dam retreats down behind Dot Baker. Looking for a clean break out there. That one goes under the skates of the Beaver Dam skater. Over to Swenson. She plays it back up the wall, but it's held in the zone. Damon with a centering pass that goes under the stick of Mansueto. Murphy plays it out of the zone. That's touched. Up the far wall. Swenson with a good stick there. Far side. Murphy with the puck into the offensive zone. She fires from outside. Quick shot there. Played into the near corner by Dot Baker. Comes all the way out to Young. Young kicks it in. Bluebirds tag up. Everybody on sides. Minute and a half left in the period. Beaver Dam plays it out of the zone. Swenson retreats. 2 on. Uses the net for some protection. Up the wall to Murphy. Now Bierman with the puck. That's taken off her stick. Swenson into the offensive zone off a skate. Bluebirds forward's going to change. Beaver Dam plays it up ahead. Backhanded into the zone. Young gathers. That one kicked out of the zone. 45 seconds left in the period. No icing. Bluebirds on the forecheck. Out ahead, Andrews. Quick shot just right of the net. Ferreira's going to get there. She puts a move on. Out to Maurer. That's held in the zone. Now kicked off the skate. Bluebirds got to get back. Quick shot up over the net. Out the far side. Andrews on the puck. Plays it off the near wall. That's held in the zone by the Beaver Dam Beavers. Andrews back the other direction. 6 seconds left. They're just going to eat this one. She plays it off the wall. And that's going to do it for the first period. Bluebirds going to go to the locker room down by 1 in a very fast-paced back and forth period. So we'll catch you in 12 minutes. All right, here we go. Back for period 2. Bluebirds trailing 1-0 on a goal by Brenna Rhodes about halfway through the period. That puck goes down behind DeMarce, over to the near wall. Bluebirds trying to exit. That one jumps the stick right at the blue line. Bluebirds carry. Beaver Dam carries into the zone, taken by the Bluebirds. Now Rhodes, she's going to chip that down behind the net and chase. Young gets down there on the wall, plays it up ahead to Anna Cole. She's going to carry out, looking for Ferreira now into the offensive zone. Bluebirds forward's going to get a quick change here. Rhodes on the move. She tries to turn the corner, tries to stuff. Murphy's there. Puck still in the offensive zone for Beaver Dam. Now Swenson's going to retrieve. She has time. Chips it over near side. Ferreira tries to exit. That's held in the zone by the Golden Beavers. Now played up the wall to Murphy. Murphy into the offensive zone. Tries the backhand across. Looking for Klagora. Puck down behind the net. Sticks on some sticky ice. Puck's loose in the crease. Baker's going to get a cover. Bluebirds going to have an offensive zone face-off here in the near face-off circle. Near side. Andrews retreats. She's going to skate. Got Klagora now into the offensive zone. Bierman on the chase there. That one gets past Andrews. Carries all the way for icing. Bring it back down into the offensive zone. Bluebirds going to change forward lines again.
I know. It's hard to see them.
Ferreira in to take this face-off, flanked by the Cole twins. Mickey Andrews and Malia Maurer on D. That one sits right on the dot. Still on the circle now over to the far wall. Gathered by Beaver Dam. D to D pass. They chip it up the wall. Held in the zone. Ferreira plays it down. Still in the zone. Now Beaver Dam. Andrews. Up the wall. Anna Cole taking off her stick. Now Maurer with the puck plays it back up the wall into the offensive zone. No icing on that one. Ferreira on the chase. She gets beat to the puck by Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam exits. Now Anna Cole. She's going to turn. Fire across ice. She's got Ferreira off the far wall. Ferreira puts the brakes on. Looking for a zone entry into the offensive zone. Drop pass for Klagora. Klagora works down the wall. Near face-off circle. She walks in. Centers for Anna Cole. They can't get the stick on it. Swenson with the puck. Toe drag. Couple moves there. That bounces off of a helmet. Going back the other direction. Good skate there by Young. Now Klagora. She comes up. She's got room to maneuver. She's got Murphy on her flank into the offensive zone. Looks for the corner. Drops to Murphy. Back to Klagora. Quick shot and in! Ava Klagora goes 5-hole on Dot Baker at 13:45 in the second period. She's going to bring back to even with Beaver Dam. Ava Klagora goes 5-hole on Dot Baker at 13:45 in the second period. Tied up 1 apiece here in the second. Andrews. Far face-off circle. Quick shot. Comes right to the net. Murphy now plays it back down. Andrews over into the corner. Backhands down behind the net. Murphy with the puck now. That one bounces out in front of Baker. Puck over on the far wall. Beaver Dam out of the zone. Murphy with the puck now. Plays it back in. That gets caught up by the ref. They're going to stop play, say that was offsides. Ferreira comes back out with her line mates. Swenson and Young on deep. Over the blue line, over to the near wall. Damon headed into the offensive zone. Over to the far face-off circle. She puts the brakes on. Surrounded by Bluebirds there. Puck comes near side. Anna Cole with the puck. She tries to clear. Now Swenson chips it up the wall. Here comes Ferreira into the offensive zone. She's trying to turn the corner. Battle down into the corner. Up the half wall. Held in the zone. Actually, Bluebirds offsides. They retreat. They're good. Here comes Rhodes. Looking for the corner. Young loses her footing. Backhand. DeMarce sits on it, and she gets the cover. Tonight. Puck down behind the net. DeMarce to the near post. Cross ice over to the far point. Back near side. They play that one down towards the net. Puck on the near wall. Out to the point again. Bierman with the puck into the offensive zone. Near side, down towards the net. Drops it in the corner. That one comes up the half wall. Andrews going to gather. Play it back down for Murphy. Murphy battling in the corner. Beaver Dam with the puck. Near side now to Mansueto. Cross ice. Bates with the puck now. Good back check by Andrews. They go into the wall. Puck still loose. Bierman digs it out. Coming back the other direction. She shovels it up the wall. Out to neutral ice. High slot now. Backhanded near side. Murphy plays it up the wall. Gathered by Damon. She plays it back. Andrews kicks it far side. That one's going to be caught. Anna Cole tries to get there. Quick shot. Puck still loose. Left of the net. Swenson fires from outside. That goes into a Beaver Dam skater. Now Maurer plays it in. Everybody on sides. That's going to carry down behind the net. Rimmed up near wall. Swenson with the puck. That goes over everybody. Near side, no icing. Bluebird's going to change. Beaver Dam with the puck. Young throws into the zone. Bluebird's going to try to change some forwards. Flagora on the forecheck. Almost intercepted that puck. Now Murphy plays it down the wall. Back up. Swenson from outside bouncing around. Flagora's going to get to that one. That's going to be a penalty. It's going to put the Bluebirds on the power play. Either a cross check, checking from behind. We'll see what they call. Jesse Delort heads to the box. 9:43 left in the first period. Your Bluebirds on the power play. Puck down into the corner. Held in the zone. Flagora with the puck. Plays it down for Murphy. Quick centering pass to Lake, doesn't connect. Beaver's going to get it clear. Swenson over on the far side. Now Young with the puck. She's going to carry into the offensive zone. Fire from outside. That puck's loose. Off the glass and out. Swenson recovers. She carries, throws it down the wall. Bluebirds need to try to gain possession in the offensive zone. This should do it. Swenson digs off the wall, tries the centering pass. Doesn't connect once again. That carries the length of the ice. No icing. Young with the puck down behind the net. She gets taken off her skates. Played up the wall now. Flagora with the puck into the offensive zone. Quick shot off of Baker. Andrews retreats. 35 seconds left on the power play. Andrews carries behind the net. She's got room to skate. She's going to carry. They'll have numbers into the offensive zone. Drop pass. Anna Cole puts one down behind the net for Andrews. Roller now is going to try to dig that out. Six seconds left. Puck on the far half wall. Roller turns and fires. That gets deflected out front. Penalty expires. Far side looking for Roller. She plays it up ahead to Ferreira. Back to Roller. That one's held in the zone. Now Maurer with the puck near side. Just a bit out of the reach. Swenson's going to fire off the far wall. Give everybody a chance to get there. Damon recovers for the Golden Beavers. Tries to change direction. Ferreira with a forecheck. Got to that puck. She didn't have much support. They were in the midst of a line change. Swenson. Over to DeMarce, and she's just going to cover. 6:58 left in the second. Bluebirds and Golden Beavers tied at 1 apiece here. Flagora with the puck, far face-off circle, off the wall. That jumps a stick. It's out of the zone. Beaver Dam offsides. They tag up. Swenson plays it out to neutral ice. Flagora working through skates. Just under the stick of Murphy. Coming back the other direction. Swenson retreats. That one's going to come out of the zone. Beaver Dam try to recover. Still in their defensive zone. Flagora on the forecheck now. They play it far side. Up ahead. Andrews gets there. Plays it off the far wall. Beaver Dam's offsides. Here comes into the offensive zone. Puts the brakes on. Tries to shovel it over to Ferreira. Now Ferreira with the puck. Out to Young. She fires from outside. Up over the glove of Baker. Oh! That missed the net by about 2 inches. In and out of the glove of Baker. And that's going to be icing. When that puck hit the ice, I thought for sure it was in. Bluebirds get an offensive zone faceoff. 5:37 left in the second period. Tied up 1 apiece. Ref giving the Wings some instruction there, telling them to stay out of the faceoff circle before the puck's down. That one over to the wall. Beaver Dam clears. That's going to be icing. Bringing it back into the offensive zone. That jumps Young stick. Swenson on the retreat. Down behind the net. She plays it over to the near side. Up to the point. Out of the zone. Ferreira on the chase. Back into the offensive zone for Beaver Dam. Now Young fires. We'll take the icing going back the other direction. Give everybody a chance to change skaters, get some fresh legs out there. Very entertaining game so far. A lot of up and down action. I would have to say a very, very solid defensive game plan by the Bluebirds right now. Managing to mitigate the Damon sisters, Mansueto, and Rhodes. Good team defense, and they're collapsing to the puck. Klagora with the puck now, down behind her net. Looking up ahead, looking for Lake. That comes out, crosses the red line. Rhodes recovers. Beaver Dam throws out the length of the ice. It'll be icing on Beaver Dam. Bluebirds get an offensive zone face-off here. Near side face-off. Back to Beaver Dam. D to D pass, rims up the far wall to Rhodes. Held in the zone. Out front. Murphy gonna race to that puck. That one, no icing. Maurer in a race with Mansueto. She's gonna rim it far side. Damon there. Taken by Andrews. Up ahead to Klagora. Clean zone entry. Tries to get past the skater. Klagora with the puck, trying to work through traffic. Andrews recovers behind the net. Puts it into the crease. Young fires. Now Lake plays it deeper into the zone. Young holds, fires, just right of the net. Murphy with the puck. Centering pass, doesn't connect. Beaver Dam throws into the zone, looking for a line change there. Young gathers behind the net. Beaver Dam with the puck now in near corner. Up ahead, just off the stick of Ferreira. Murphy fired that one into the linesman and into the bench. Bluebirds going to change again. 3:09 left in the second. Near side. Up the near wall. Anna Cole now trying to exit the zone. Comes out to the blue line. Allie Cole now into the offensive zone. Down the wall into the corner. Tries to play it back. Out for Anna Cole. Quick shot. Gets deflected. Beaver Dam with the puck now. Taken off their stick by Young. Ferreira working up the wall. Out of the zone. Trying to get to that puck. Allie Cole plays it up just under the stick of Ferreira. No icing. She's going to go on the forecheck. Up the far half wall. Out of the zone. And that will be icing. So they'll bring that one all the way back down. 2:16 left in the second. Still knotted up at one apiece here. Bluebirds hold a slight edge. Shots on goal, 17-11. Done a really nice job defensively, generating some good looks offensively. See if they can hold this together for the last 2:16 here and through the third period. That's going to rim around near side. Rhodes backhands out to Mansueto. She tries to work up the near wall. Maurer's going to get there. Backhands it. Leaves it for Andrews. That one takes a bad bounce into the slot. Quickly cleared out. Now Andrews working in the corner. Beaver Dam with the puck near side. Rhodes right out front. Blocked by Maurer. It's going to come out to the point, near side, cross ice pass. Deflected, up, down behind the net. Beaver Dam with the puck. They're going to rim that one. Far side, comes out of the zone. They're going to have to tag up. Bierman on the forecheck. Now Beaver Dam at neutral ice. Bierman with the puck. Back into the offensive zone. Tries to get the corner. Leaves it on the half wall. Over to Swenson. To Young. Off the wall to Klagora. Young with the puck now. Battling down the boards. Klagora trying to work on the half wall. She just gets wrestled to the ground. And that's going to be a penalty on Beaver Dam. Bluebirds going to finish this period on the power play. If they don't score, they will come out with about 1:13 power play time in the second. That's going to be a hook. Or a high stick. I'm sorry, a high stick. I think it was on Cameron Albert. Is that number 12? Audrey Lant, Cameron Albert, I'm not sure. We'll hear here in a second. Held in the zone by Swenson. Chip back down. Murphy with the puck. Back up. Jumps. Swenson stick. Quick shot there. Kicked all the way back out to neutral ice. About 25 seconds left. The Bluebirds hurry. They'll get one zone entry here. That goes up into the stands. So about 18 seconds. Maybe try to get something going towards the net. Otherwise, they'll have, I'm sorry, I said 13 seconds. They're going to have 1:13 of power play time when they come out to begin the third period. Beaver Dam clears. That's going to take it down behind the net. Young with the puck. Plays it up the half wall. That's held in the zone. Beaver Dam with the puck. Far face-off circle. Swenson fires. And that'll do it for the second period. Your Bluebirds going to go to the locker room. Tied 1-1 with Beaver Dam. Puck's down for the third period. Here we go. Beaver Dam starts on the penalty kill. They play that one out to neutral ice. Now Swenson tries to carry into the offensive zone. She recovers. Bluebirds kicking that one around a little bit. They need to settle things down. Young gathers, retreats behind her net. Rhodes takes that one off her stick, rides her into the boards. No penalty. 45 seconds left on the penalty kill. Klagora trying to work through traffic. Rhodes with the puck now, leaves it in the far face-off circle. Bluebirds having a hard time getting going north and south here. Swenson plays it up the wall. Murphy into the offensive zone now. Tied up 1 apiece here in the third period. Over to Young. That one kicked down. It's going to rim all the way around. Rhodes on the chase. Swenson over there. Here's Klagora now. Over to Lake. Lake into the offensive zone. Penalty expires. Lake with the puck in the corner now. Klagora to Lake. Klagora working up the wall. She's going to drop that one down to Lake. It's intercepted. Beaver Dam trying to work out of the zone. Young gathers. Plays it back into the offensive zone. No icing. Allie Cole on the forecheck. D-to-D pass there to Beaver Dam. Now held in the zone temporarily by Maurer. Beaver Dam with the puck. They retreat. Looking for some space. That one goes over to the far wall. Up the wall. Andrews going to pick that one off the wall. Now Beaver Dam kicks it out. They're going to have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. They slide it across off of the stick of Mansueto. That ends up down behind DeMarce. She paddles back into the corner. Cole up the half wall looking for Ferreira. Held in the zone. Now near side. Damon centering pass. Blocked out front. There's a quick shot. Kick down behind the net. They're going to kick that one far side. Allie Cole trying to get there. She gets beat to the puck down the half wall. Now Maurer into the corner. Andrews shovels it. Beaver Dam on the puck. High slot. Good stick there. Beaver Dam with the puck in the slot. Now that one's cleared out of the zone. Rim near side by Beaver Dam. Out of the zone. Young gathers right in front of the bench. D to Swenson. Up to Murphy into the zone. Klagora with the puck now. Near face-off circle. Backhand right in front of Baker. High slot. Beaver Dam exiting the zone. kick it down. That's going to end up behind DeMarce. Young with the puck, rim near side. Flagora trying to work out of the zone. Bierman over to Murphy, coming back the other direction. Murphy fires from outside, in and out of the glove of Baker. She covers it up. Puck in the faceoff circle, played down behind the net. Anna Cole gets there, fires, oh, and in! Anna Cole fed that puck right out in front of the crease to Sophia Ferrer, and she chipped it in. Puck in the faceoff circle, played down behind the net. 13:07 left in the game. Bluebirds go on. Sophia Ferreira from Anna Cole. Bluebirds at neutral ice into the offensive zone. Puck down behind the net. Allie Cole throws that one towards the net, over in the corner. She's still got the puck. Centers out front, off the stick of Anna Cole. Bluebirds on a line change there. Swenson kicks it over to the far wall. Quick centering pass off the pads of Jessie DeMarce. Intercepted out front. Another centering pass off the stick of Rhodes. Andrews intercepts into the offensive zone. She rips a shot. That kicked over to the far wall. Maurer gets there. She fires from outside. That's blocked. Beaver Dam coming back the other direction. Good stick by Maurer. Murphy plays it back the other direction. Maurer, she's going to skate. Beaver Dam offsides. Maurer plays it up the wall. That carries for icing. She is one step behind the line. Going to bring it back into the defensive zone for the Bluebirds. .11:37 left in this one. Bluebirds up 2-1 on Beaver Dam. High slot. They fire from out there. Goes right to the net. Rhodes with the puck. Out to Ferreira. Puck loose. Battle here near wall. Anna Cole with the puck. She's got a little space. Ferreira picks it up. She's going to have a little room. Near side. Kick to the blue line. Young with the puck. Chips it up and over into the offensive zone. No icing. Still in the offensive zone for the Bluebirds, near wall. Beaver Dam with the puck now. Chip back up ahead to Bierman into the offensive zone. Now near side once again. Swenson going to recover over far corner. Up the wall and out. It'll carry for icing. So we'll bring it back. Gives the Bluebirds a chance to get some fresh legs out there if they want it. Bringing it back into the defensive zone. 10:13 left. These are the games where you wish they could just go to a running clock right now. Puck's down. Chipped up and out. Once again, going to carry for icing. So we'll bring it back, do it over. So a couple things coming up here. Saturday at the Woodman Sports and Convention Center, Bluebirds versus Viroqua. It'll be senior day. 8 seniors on this squad. I was doing a little research today in preparation for that. For the bulk of these seniors, this is varsity game number 90 in their career. Most of them started off freshmen. Backhanded there, kick save. Back to the back wall. That was close. DeMarce got enough of her pad on it. Beaver Dam with the puck down behind the net. Out to the point. They shoot from out there off of a skate. Here comes Klagora. So the bulk of these seniors started playing varsity when they were freshmen. They only had 13 kids on the team. That one comes out to the point. Young's going to play it back down the wall, looking for Murphy. Young holds. That, I think, went off the bench. So varsity game number 90 for these kids. They should finish with around 100 varsity games played. Really cool statistic. So Saturday is going to be senior day. We'll honor those 8 seniors. Tuesday, one of my favorite nights of the year. Tuesday is going to be girls youth hockey night. So if you're a girl that plays in the Monroe, Beloit, Janesville, surrounding area youth hockey organizations, wear your jersey to the game, you get in free. Bring your helmet and skates. You get to go out on the ice with the girls for the national anthem. And while they're doing warm-ups, you'll get a tour of their locker room, which is a really, really cool locker room. So that's Tuesday night. Hopefully we see all the littles here. Puck out. Oh, quick centering pass doesn't go. Puck on the near wall. Ferreira plays it back. Beaver Dam at neutral ice. Into the offensive zone. Swenson plays it off the back wall. Klagora's going to get to that one. She's going to try to beat one skater. She has the puck down behind the net. Still working. She's going to recover that one. Still working in the near face-off circle. Puck in the offensive zone. Played back behind the net. Murphy over on the far wall. Chips it down. Klagora's going to get there. Held in the zone. Backhanded down the half wall. Beaver Dam trying to skate out of the zone. They're at the red line. Run off the puck. DeMarce's going to come out. Play it over to the far wall. Murphy up the wall. Into the offensive zone. Murphy plays it over on the wall. She's got Lake over there in support. Andrews backhands to Ferreira. Ferreira, quick shot. Baker blocker over to the near side. Andrews retreats, puts the brakes on, up the far half wall. Ferreira over to Maurer, outside. And they lost sight of Rhodes, posted up in front of DeMarce. 6:54 left in the game. Beaver Dam ties it up. We got a good one here, folks. Puck down at neutral ice. Played into the offensive zone for Beaver Dam. Young retreats. Plays it up the wall, out of the zone. Going to go for icing.
Golden Beaver goal scored by number 8, Leonard Rose. Assisted by number 7, Mason Davis. Even strike.
Young with the puck. On the half wall. Beaver Dam now out to the point. They fire from outside. That's redirected in front of the net. Swenson gets there. Murphy with the puck now. Moves around, chips it up ahead to Klagora. That goes over the red line into the offensive zone. Beaver Dam. Skater down. Quick shot there. They're going to stop play. She's back to her feet. Bluebirds with an offensive zone face-off. 6:09 left in the game. Tied up here, 2 apiece. Over to the far half wall. Beaver Dam has numbers. Puck loose. And they're going to score another here in short order. Bluebirds down 3-2 here with 5:56 left in the game. They got a little bit of work to do. Puck at the red line. Andrews backhands it off the far wall. That jumps her stick. Maurer now being hounded down behind the net. Still behind the net. Out to the high slot. Ferreira trying to work around some skaters. Beaver Dam with the puck now again. Right out front of the net. High slot. They fire from out there. That's off some skates. Once again, right out front. Bluebirds clear. They're offsides. Take a face off on the far dot. Rhodes kicks that one down behind the net. They're going to go on the forecheck. High slot now. Eaton out front. Beaver Dam with the puck. Down the wall. Once again, high slot. Bouncing around. Off the ref skates. Swenson with the puck off the glass. Jumps his stick. Murphy's going to have a chance to get to this one. Over to the far wall. Lake holds the zone, plays it down the half wall. 4 minutes left in this one. Young with the puck, fires from outside. That's a bouncer. Puck's loose. Near side. Young with the puck again, fires. That's going to go over to the far corner. Fedora over skates. Comes out of the zone. Swenson's going to hold that for a second. Into the offensive zone. Puts the brakes on. Young with the puck. Paddles it far side. Everybody on sides. Bluebirds coming out of the zone. Here comes Ferreira. Andrews with the puck. Plays it looking near side. Andrews down behind the net, over near side. Ferreira tries to play it up the wall. Maurer gets there, out of the zone. Beaver Dam offsides. 2:45 left in the game. Bluebirds down by 1. I think the Bluebirds going to use their timeout to think about things here.
Get caught up in the excitement and I missed some of that. And I forget to move the camera. I'm like, oops.
Easily done.
So when on this far side, I can set it.
All right, here we go. Ferreira handles that face off. Down the wall. Maurer plays it up. Up ahead into the offensive zone. No icing. In the corner. Flagora now down behind the net. Near face-off circle. Out to Maurer. Maurer plays it back down the wall looking for Ferreira. Murphy gets down there. Back to Ferreira. Right out front. Beaver Dam gets a clear. I don't know if it's going to carry all the way. It's going to die. So Andrews plays it. Off the wall. Ferreira working through traffic into the offensive zone. Beaver Dam clears. Minute 53 left. That one into the offensive zone. Here comes Murphy. Plays it deep into the offensive zone. No goalie for the Bluebirds right now. Young plays it off the near wall. They shovel it up ahead. Minute 14 left in the game. Bluebirds going to take a penalty here.
Not a terrible penalty. So now you got to bring the goalie back.
A little bit over aggressive, so they're going to skate 4-on-5. They're going to have to kill a penalty at least until they gain control of the puck. They might be able to pull DeMarce again.
Unless you can skate, just skate out with your stuff.
Minute 10 left in the game. Beaver Dam with a timeout now.
Timeout, Beaver Dam.
Here we go. 1 minute, 10 seconds left in the game. Bluebirds on a penalty kill now. Beaver Dam's going to bring out Damon Rhodes, Mansueto, and Hoekstra. Puck's down. And they let Rhodes walk right in front of the net and score. And that's going to put Beaver Dam up 4-2 with 1:05 left in this one.
Rhodes scored by number 8, Leonard Rhodes.
58 seconds left in this one. Bluebirds on the attack here. Centering pass comes out. Drop for Young. She kicks it back out to neutral ice. Back into the zone. Young fires from outside. Baker loses that one. Quick whistle.
I almost thought that went in.
I thought it went right past her. 33 seconds left in this one. Puck over to the near half wall. Out of the zone. Murphy's going to try to turn it around. She's got room. 25 seconds left. Beaver Dam just plays it down the other direction. Icing, so we'll bring it back into the offensive zone. Beaver Dam with the puck up into the netting. We'll take one more face-off here. 14 seconds left in this one. Bluebirds with probably the most complete game I've seen them play this season. Beaver Dam with one exit there. Ferreira going to get to that one. Try to turn it around. And that's going to do it. They're going to go down 4-2. Like I said, though, a really complete game. Few things to clean up. I think it goes to show they can play with any team in the conference. So we will see you here Saturday for Senior Day, 1 o'clock at the Woodman Sports and Convention Center. Honor the seniors on this team. They're going to play Viroqua. And then Tuesday night, honestly, Tuesday, I don't even know who they play, but it is Girls Youth Hockey Night. That'll be a fun one.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out and supporting girls high school hockey. Please have a safe travel home tonight.